So you're telling me we could have absolutely... We could have avoided all that bullcrap of being called the worst team in football. Joe Burrow sucks. You know, we suck. We're trash. We're going to go 0-17. I mean, okay, they didn't say 0-17. But they did say we're going to miss the playoffs. We could have avoided all that crap if they would have called the play right. So listen, I've watched this Mike Gisicki touchdown a lot. I mean, I reviewed it for the channel. Personally speaking, I think it was very, very close. Usually when it comes to plays like that, if it's called a touchdown on the field, which I believe it was, usually it's like very... You have to have enough evidence to overturn it. But it also, again, like I said, the ball moved, so I didn't really think much of it. But apparently the NFL reportedly says Mike Gisicki touchdown shouldn't have been overturned. Now, this is coming in from Dave Lapham from his podcast. And he does say, speaking of tight ends, I mean, back-to-back plays at the end of the half, Mike Gisicki, he goes airborne, 6'6" against a 6'1" defender. And you got to give him credit to the DB staying after. You know, kind of trying to punch it out there and all. Gisicki goes to the ground and eventually loses control. They say, no touchdown. They overrule it, but the league has come out today and said it was a touchdown. You should not have overruled that thing. And then the very next play, Hudson obviously has a touchdown. He fumbles the ball. Which, again, like I said, I'm kind of very, very surprised by that. But as Dave says here, yeah, that was a huge turning point of the game. I mean, you have a touchdown right there that gives us the lead versus, again, a fumble the next play later, which we end up not going ahead and scoring at all. They get the ball back. They have all the momentum. They have all the control. And we look like pretty much sitting ducks out there. So very, very disappointing. I like it's almost to a point where it's like, oh, typical NFL, screwing over the Bengals. This is like not something new. If you're a Bengals fan, you know that this is just... This is a Tuesday, okay? This is just a Tuesday or Wednesday. This is the typical crap. Again, like I said, I don't know how. I have to watch it back again now at this point. But I think it was very close. So it's one of those situations where now that I know that, yeah, it should have been a touchdown. It should not have been called back. This was bullcrap. It does frustrate me and anger me because it's like, okay, so we had a touchdown. And we did not get a touchdown because the referees made a mistake, which is typical referees against the Bengals. But I will say, watching it back, I did not think it was a drop. I mean, I didn't think it was I thought he dropped it in the end. So I will full-heartedly say, I truly watched it and I did not think it was a catch. In the end, you had to survive the ground. But that's not my job. Like, my job is not to be a referee. My job is to just watch a game, commentate it, and give my thoughts and opinions. So, that's interesting. I mean, as a quarterback, you're playing quarterback, and you throw a perfect ball, it doesn't work out, then you throw a perfect ball to Hudson. What are you thinking as a quarterback? Like, oh my God, what's going on? Yeah, it's, again, like I said, if that first Gisicki was a touchdown right there, and that is called not a touchdown, that's freaking awful. But yeah, and then the back-to-back play, as he says here about the Hudson play, man, that Hudson play definitely does hurt. I'm not going to lie to you. That Hudson play was absolutely atrocious. But it's, again, this is why a lot of, these analysts say we suck. The analysts say, oh, the Bengals couldn't beat the Patriots. They're not going to make the playoffs. It's like, we really did everything humanly possible to try to lose that game. And clearly the refs actually, this one time, listen, the one time I don't blame the refs for that game and that loss is the one time that the referees actually does fluff us over. I'm sitting there like, you know what? That's on us, okay? We messed up. We took the L. And then it finds out later, no, it was the refs. Like, Bro, even when I don't blame the referees, it's still the referees. How is that possible? It's like, even when I'm like, all right, no. It's not the ref's fault. It's okay. We're fine. It's still the ref's fault. But, I mean, we did everything possible. We had a Geno Stone dropped interception that would have saved us from them getting 3 points. You know, Chuck Sizzle muffs the punt. That gave them another 3 points. As you were talking about here, this is a touchdown off the board. I mean, that's right there, 13. That's 13 points right there. It was a bad game. Like, there's no ifs and buts about it. But for those who say we suck and we're trash and garbage, and bro, we did everything to lose that game. Like, we actually had to try next level to lose that game. Which, hey, you know, there's no excuses. There's no excuses for losing that game, by the way. You know, we should have played better. We should have done everything better. But it's just like stuff like this where you look at it and now you're like, wow, that touchdown should have been a touchdown. Which, again, would have gave us so much momentum at that point. And because that was a drive where it's like we're going down the field. You know, we're struggling so far in this game. But that was the drive that I feel like was going to push us over the edge. That was a drive where you're like, okay, you're back. Like, this is the Bengals. We're back. Everything is good. Like, don't worry, you know. We struggled, but that was the drive that was going to be the changing point of the game, I feel like. And, you know, I thought we just took the L, but apparently we didn't. Apparently it was the fact of somehow the referees got involved. I really am beyond flabbergasted that the referees end up becoming the problem in that play. But I guess I'm not surprised. I don't know. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I mean, overall wise, that game is behind us. You know, we have to look forward. We have to keep our eyes forward. And, you know, this week is tomorrow. I mean, well, it's not tomorrow. Sorry, today. I'm making this the night before, by the way. But anyway, we play today. And we have to win this game. We have to. Like, there's no ifs and buts about it. We have to win this game. I will be live today for this game I'll be live at like around 3:50. I would say 3:50 right before the game. I like to go live 30 minutes before the game just so we can talk, get people in the room, and, you know, really kind of break everything down. But it's going to be a crazy game. It really will be. But a win today could completely change around this season. And we need to. We need this right now more than ever. Hoo day, boys.